Yo, what's happening, Raider Nation? It's your boy Soto here. You know what it is. Raiders versus the world. Talk about a team that the world loves to hate, your Las Vegas Raiders. All right. All the games except for one is played already. And we have the last slot on Monday Night Football. And everyone who's awake, at least, is going to be watching. Big things, right? Broncos lost. Weird loss, right? The Colts missed a field goal at the end, but they had leverage because they ran into the snapper. They got 5 more yards, and they got another crack at it. And the Colts win on the last-second field goal. And the Chiefs lost to the Eagles at home. They're 0-2 now. So, the AFC West is up for grabs. Now, it's early in the season, but this division is going to be so competitive. You don't want to be too far behind early in the season because it looks like all these teams are going to win a good amount of games. Now, there's one big thing that we need to figure out. What is the health of Brock Bowers? Here's the issue that I have, okay? Everyone that's not Brock Bowers is like, oh, yeah, he's going to play. But hearing Brock Bowers is a little bit more iffy. Well, I've never known Pete Carroll to be a liar, and he says Brock Bowers is good to go, so it's going to be good to go. We're going to hear all about that in Pete Carroll's last presser before the game. This game has not been given enough attention, okay? This is a heated rivalry. When you say heated rivalries between two coaches, this is something that I don't think we've seen for a long time. Coaches that have coached each other in college, in division in the pros, and again now in the NFL again in the same division. These guys don't like each other. They may respect each other, but they don't like each other. And I don't think they want to do anything more than to beat one another. So the fact that we have first place in the division, kind of a sprinkle on top with a little cherry, I think that's going to be a little bit extra sweetener for these guys. And that's why Pete Carroll's going to all guns blazing for this game on Monday night. So let's take a peek at what Pete Carroll had to say on his last presser before the game on Monday night.
He looks like Brock was able to get out on the field a little bit today. How did that go?
He practiced great. Yeah, he did really well today.
Are you expecting him to play on Monday night?
Yeah, he looked terrific today.
How about Landon? Do you think he's going to play on Monday night?
He laid out and knocked the ball down with the arm in the sling or whatever it was, so he's ready to go too.
Jackson Powers Johnson in concussion protocol. When did that happen?
He rocked the guy in on Thursday's practice, and it just had an effect on him. So we got to take care of him.
Are you confident that you have enough depth short term to overcome, a couple
What
of
are these
injuries?
questions? This guy's
Not a
terrible.
slew, but 2 to 3.
Well, I'm going to tell you I'm confident. Yeah, it's kind of a softball question in the sense I can't say I'm not. We're confident. Yeah, we have guys to fill the spots, and so it just kind of depends where it hits. But right now we're in good shape.
Is Dallas Kappa up to speed?
Yep,
Ready to go?
ready to go.
Pete, Duffy Doherty used to say that most improvement a team makes is from game 1 to 2. Have you found that in your career to be true in your experience?
Duffy, he spoke truth, and I'm not surprised that Duff would say that. He never told me that personally, but I don't know. No, I don't have any gauge for that one. You broke the house down with this one. I don't have any gauge for that. I've never thought that it makes a difference. We're just going to try to get better each week. But thanks to Duff.
Yes.
You guys got more?
Yes. You obviously taught at SC in the spring. What did you bring from that experience to what you're doing here now with the Raiders?
The class started about 2 weeks before this happened, So I really took them through the whole process of it. I was teaching them kind of what I was going through so that they would have the opportunity to kind of follow the experience as we tried to weave it into the class as well, because the philosophy that was in the class and the philosophy that was projected here, for this job and looking ahead to coaching a football team was the same. So it worked out great. I had time in my life with those kids, and we'll never forget all that happened during that class, because it wasn't just a regular check in the classroom and check out. There was a lot of heartfelt emotion and focus and challenges to change of life's perspectives and things like that were really, really rewarding. So what did that do? In preparation for that class, it was the best preparation I've ever had for starting a job, and because I was going to give them everything I had, in that class, and it just led right in. 2 weeks later, I'm interviewing for the job here, So there's a real connection, and I know that the students that were in the class, most of those were graduating seniors. They share in this experience as we move forward, and I know they're watching.
Coach, obviously this Monday is also going to be your birthday on the game day. Have you ever had the experience of coaching a game on your birthday? And
I have no idea. It must have happened somewhere. I've had enough chances,
50 years.
but I don't know. I don't remember that, and it's not a big deal to me at all.
You said you felt confident in the depth, specifically Michael Mayer's performance Sunday, and just overall how you and he have maybe connected since you got here.
Well, let me take a little bit different place here. That Ian Thomas has done great with us. He's been on point, just in particular, and just in this particular position. If Ian plays in the game, he's going to do really well. Just as Mike has done really well throughout. Mike has had a great camp with us. He had a great off season with us, and has done everything we could hope that he could do. And he can play the number one type Y and move around at the other positions as well as can Ian. And as we've prepared Brock to do a little bit of everything. Those guys cover for each other, so it's a very solid group. And just in general, we have been healthy, fortunately, throughout. So all of our guys have worked the kind of workload that it takes to be able to prepare to play. So I feel very good in that regard across the board. But if you get hit in the position, then it gets difficult no matter who you are, where you are.
That's why I asked you originally your thoughts about having enough.
Oh God! Now he's justifying a bad question.
Yeah, I really appreciate you clarifying that for me, because I was a little screwed up on that one. But so I apologize for my answer. What's up, man?
Jason Harbaugh, it's good to see you.
What are you doing here?
I'm just hanging out. What does it mean to match up against Harbaugh again?
This is a division game, and it's the next game on our schedule, and it's a championship freaking game to me. And that's the only way I've ever looked at these games. Is there some game that's more important than another that you're going to try harder because you're playing somebody or somewhere or whatever? I don't believe in that. We don't talk like that. These guys are hammered with that thought that every game, every chance, every time we go out, we're going to give it everything we got until it's over. And then we're going to recalibrate by going through the process of the week, and we're going to do it again. So this has felt like a championship preparation. I just told them that it was a championship Friday on the field, and it doesn't matter who, where, or whatever to me. And maybe that's why we've been okay on these primetime type of games. For years we've been good at it, and because we know how to approach it. Now hopefully we'll be able to do that again and perform like we're capable.
Coach, can you evaluate Jordan Meredith's first start last Sunday? And also, do you think there will be that big of adjustment with Kappa versus Jordan Meredith?
No, not at all. Cap's been with the first group a lot throughout the offseason and all that. Those guys have worked together. Jordan has done really well. Once we stuck him in there and gave him a chance to really own the position, it took him a week or so to really settle in, and he's been a guy we're really counting on. And he's steady, he's smart. You can count on him every step of the way to communicate well. He's done a beautiful job. He just happened to did that in the first game again. He's been doing that every chance he's had with us.
You've had a week to see your own game, the kickoffs, the new rules, and how it impacts things, the strategies that go into it. You've seen around the league a lot of strategies that go into it. Just, I guess, what are your thoughts after 1 week on how it's kind of working out?
Well, when the team gets to start at the 35, that seems different. That's really different. And so whatever you can do to prevent that from happening, we're trying to do. That touchback thing it's way out there, and you're only a couple first downs from being in where you're in the conversation about kicking it for a field goal. So it is different, and yeah, we can feel different. And Tommy's done an incredible job of emphasizing the impact that it has on the games, and so not just in returning it, but also in covering it. So it is a different aspect of the game, and it makes it different. And I particularly don't like the onside kick rule.
When you look at their receivers, Quentin Johnson really seems to be figuring it out, putting his skills together. Ladd McConkey, young star, and then Keenan Allen coming back and really fitting in well.
10 targets last week, yeah. Well, what a statement about their commitment to him and the kind of ball player that he has always been. It's a good group. Then they're diverse. They all have their skills, and Ladd is really a good football player. He does everything well, and so they unfortunately know all that, and it's a very good group to deal with.
Good. Thank you.
Thanks, Pete.
All right, guys. I don't know what's going on with some of these questions. If my video is shaking, my cat is headbutting my screen, which is connected to my camera, and it's shaking the entire thing. So he just needs to relax right now. He wants to be on camera, fine. We'll put you on camera. This is my other cat. This is Apollo Creed. Say hi, Apollo. All right, you're out of here. Okay. Apollo's out of the way. Finally, he's a glory hound. This guy's a glory hound. He's a hot dog. He wants to get on camera. He was headbutting the entire way. My screen was shaking like we had an 8.0 earthquake. Speaking of earthquakes, earth-shattering things are covering a little action, right? And when I have action that I want to cover, I go to MyBookie. MyBookie is great. I love it. It's the only place where I see my action, and I like doing it because they have all the sports, plus they have casino games for you. It's really cool. It's really fun. It's really easy. And right now, if you sign up and you use the code SOTO, that's SOTO, my name, if you use that when you create your account and you deposit more than $50, MyBookie will match it up to $500 in bet back bonus. When you use the bet back bonus, it's not using your actual money. It's using the bet back bonus money. And if you win that action, guess what happens? You keep the winnings. Now, you don't keep the bet because it wasn't, it was a bet back bet. It wasn't your actual money, but the winnings, you do keep that. Who else is going to give that to you? Now, make sure if you want some action, if you're flipping through the game and you want to have a little fun, maybe a casino game, maybe some blackjack, whatever, cool. You can do that on MyBookie. Just make sure you're over 21 and it's available in your area. And if you have a little bit of an issue and doing a little bit too much, go talk to somebody. This is for entertainment purposes only, all right? Okay, so Pete Carroll is looking at this like a championship game because he looks at every game like a championship game. I talked about what we need to do on the offense. Check out my video on that. I talked about what you need to do on defense. Check out my video on that. So it's clear. We just need to go out there, be physical, limit mistakes, and take advantage of any mistakes that we can cause. We go out there and do that. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. I think it's going to be a nip-and-tuck game back and forth. Hopefully, the bad guys prevail at the end. All right, guys, that's my time for today. Really appreciate you guys watching. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to this video. It's an excellent way to support the channel. It's absolutely free, and it's the bare minimum you can do to support the channel besides doing nothing, just watching the video. On top of that, we have the Shield Society. It's quick. It's easy. It's $5 a month, man. If you want to do it, you get the videos right away. As soon as I upload them, even if it's scheduled for a later time, you get them right away. So if you ever seen a video pop at 1 o'clock and it's scheduled for 1, and it already has like 50, 75 views, that's because the Shield Society has already watched it. Also, you get the watch party with me every single regular season game. On top of that, you have the opportunity to join the watch party yourself, make an analysis, ask a question, comment, say hi to the boys, any of that stuff. It's just us. It's not going to get out. I'm never going to release it. Those who aren't on the Shield Society, you guys didn't see last week's. I'd never released it to anybody but the Shield Society. If you want to do it and you can do it, great. If not, or you don't want to, that's fine too, because I'm still going to give you a video every single day. All right, I need you guys to do one more thing for me. Please tell your friends, tell your haters, tell your mamas, tell everybody. Raiders versus the world is the greatest thing going Raider Nation today. All right, guys, that's my time. Till next time, everybody. Peace. Hey, Raider Nation. Thanks for watching. There's plenty more where that came from. Go ahead and smash that like button. Drop a comment. Make sure to subscribe and share to all your socials. It's the bare minimum you can do without doing absolutely nothing.